Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to assemble a Dyson V11 stick vacuum. This will be an easy tutorial but also a full tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, this is a compilation of all of the parts that were included with my new Dyson V11 stick vacuum, and I'm going to show you how to assemble it, okay? So I'm going to flip my camera screen out so I can see exactly what you're seeing. Now essentially what you have here is you have the main body. This is the actual vacuum because this is what actually works, okay? So this is the actual thing that creates the suction, okay? And then what you have is you have also an extension. So this is an extension tubular piece that allows you to reach the floor without getting too low yourself, okay? You also have a whole bunch of attachments which are fantastic over here, as you can see, okay? There is a piece right here that allows you to mount some of the attachments onto the tubular piece right here. And then you have a wall mount, which was originally two pieces, but I actually put them together already, okay? And a charging cable, obviously. So essentially, if you want to assemble it in like the typical fashion where, you know, most people end up using it like this, you're going to get your main unit, the actual vacuum piece, and you'll notice that on each piece, okay, there's going to be these red little release levers right over here. Okay, so that's what makes it work. So you're going to get the red little release lever and lock it into this part right here, which is right below the filter where there's an opening over here, okay? Just like that. It only goes in one way. There's a little notch and it clicks in place. So right now we've mounted the extension piece, and then what you can do is you can essentially mount any of the attachments onto here. So I can mount this attachment onto the extension piece, okay? Just like that. Or I can mount this attachment, just like that, okay? Or I can mount this attachment, just like that. Any of the attachments can mount on there just by making sure that you're locking in with the release lever right there. In addition, okay, you can remove the extension piece and all of these attachments can lock in directly to the vacuum. So I can mount that piece like that. If I'm doing, let's say, like a couch and I don't need the extension piece, right? I can mount that piece, and you essentially can lock in any of these pieces to assemble the vacuum. So, just so you understand. So I'm going to lock in the extension piece right here, okay? Just like that. I'm also going to lock in the smaller cleaning head, because this is the you know, for the most part, this is the one I'm going to be using more often because it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more agile, at least for certain areas of the flooring that I'm going to be vacuuming. So what I'm going to show you how to do next is how to actually take this piece, this tubular piece, and what you're going to do with this piece is you're going to mount it onto the extension. So let me show you. I'm going to take this tubular piece. There's a little opening right there, as you can see, and I'm going to mount it onto the extension right over here, okay? This is what I saw in the manual, so you're going to go ahead and mount it on just like that. So now it's on the extension. There's rubber grips on it to prevent it from scratching the tubular extension. And then what I can do now is I can take any extensions that I'm going to be using, any accessories that I'm going to be using rather frequently, and I can mount them onto this tubular piece. And I'll give you a close-up view in just a moment, okay? So what I've done now is I've allowed myself to carry around two attachments on the actual vacuum. Okay, now in addition, with regards to the actual wall mount, okay, on the bottom you can see that there are these two little notches. So the same thing goes right here. You can take your additional accessories and you can mount them on the bottom of the wall mount, okay? Now for the wall mount, to mount it on the wall, I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. So be sure to stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see the video in the future. When I mount this on my wall, I'm going to be releasing a video on how I've done it. I've already wired up an outlet in one of the closets, in a larger style closet, in the hallway so that I can plug it in. The purpose of me wiring that outlet was specifically for a stick vacuum like this, just so you know. So I'm going to mount it in there and I'm going to make a video of it. So if you want to stay tuned for that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But that's how to assemble your Dyson V11 stick vacuum. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.